Good morning. Hello, hello. Happy Monday. That's a weird thing for me to say. Good morning, everybody. Boy, yeah, Monday is not a day I am used to being live. I'm also not used to streaming 2 days in a row. That's kind of a little unusual for me too. Miss Aileen, good morning. Old fella, good morning, good morning. Miss Aileen, thank you for that 25 stream streak. And Comfy, welcome in. Thank you for that 3 stream streak. Appreciate you being here. Oki, good morning. Florkin, hello, hello. Happy I almost said happy Tuesday. That's reflex right there. Happy Monday. Happy update day. We'll talk about news and stuff as usual. Instead of just hanging out in the cafe, my little slideshow here, basically, instead of doing that this morning, what I'm gonna do is do some fishing in Fallout 76 till the servers come back up, and then we'll switch to ESO. But you'll notice that I have ESO there right above my head, so we can keep tabs on server status and stuff while we do some fishing. Just figured fishing, pretty chill activity. I can do that while I talk with you guys. And in Fallout, there's fishing challenges. And one of the last ones that I have left is to catch 760 fish in a particular region of the map. So yeah, it's taken me a little while, but you'd be surprised how quickly it can go. But anyway, let's talk about news first. Let's do all the usual things. The March developer chat is tomorrow. Kind of short notice. That's at 1 o'clock Eastern. And that'll be the same as the one that we had in February. Different topics and stuff, I'm sure. The point of the dev chats is for them to show just kind of what they're working on. Not necessarily anything that's complete and ready to go in the game immediately. Not necessarily even anything we'll actually see in the game, possibly. But just, this is what we're working on. What do you think about it? Simple as that, really. So that's tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern. I'm sure there will be drops on for that, because there usually are. Jester's Festival then is the next thing. So we've got about 2 more weeks until the Jester's Festival starts. That'll run for a little over a week, weirdly enough. I think it's running from like the 25th through the 2nd, which is 8 days instead of 7 days. So that's typically a pretty short event, so I'm actually not going to complain about that. Mama Bunna, welcome in. Well, and it's an odd day too, so it's, I can't blame you for not being here. So yeah, Jester's Festival starts 25th. That'll run through probably this. That'll run through the 2nd, and then that always pretty immediately flips over to the anniversary event, like Mama just mentioned. Russell, good morning. Also, I have an orange floofy boy here that would like to say hello. Russell, thank you for 29 months. I appreciate that. How long will it take? Oh, to break your stream streak? I mean, is that a challenge? Are you challenging me? Ponyo's actually here, so I figured I'd get him on camera for a minute before he decides to take off. Yeah, it's about the time of the morning we usually go for a nap, huh? In fact, whenever I came up to start stream, he was down in the basement, so I'm actually surprised he's... Did you hear me starting and you figured, oh, I'll go up and get some treats before I take my nap? Is that your line of thinking? Yep, see, there he goes. He's gonna eat and leave. Dine and dash. Okay, bye. See you later. Oh, gonna run anniversary with seasons. I guess, Sarah. I guess. I mean, the dates line up, so I would say that's correct. Excuse me. This is why I said you're like my bratty younger brother. Hey, I wear that badge with pride. Noonam, good morning, good morning. Mossberg, hello, hello. Happy Monday. Still gonna feel weird every single time I say it. Happy Monday. So yeah, Jester's Festival, and that is also when the Gold Coast Bazaar launches. So along with our very first non-ticket event, we will also get a chance to start spending those trade bars. You should have trade bars equivalent to the number of tickets that you had before today. So like I had 12 out of 12 at the end of the last event going into today's patch. So I will have theoretically 1,200 trade bars in my account whenever the servers come up. Will be a little bit before we get to do that. Event overload. That time of year does tend to be pretty freaking busy. And with the events being back to back with literally no break in between, yeah, it gets to be a little 10 until Tenko does another random late night ninja stream. Well, there's ways to fix that. You can always watch the VOD or, whatever. Also, I just heard a nuke go off. And it sounded very close. Hold on. I don't have a button for this scene. I'm clear over here, but it sounded like it went off like right next to me. I wonder why people are nuking Morgantown. It's weird. Anyway. Sure, it wasn't 3. No, I'm not sure. But you know what? If it was, what am I going to do about it, right? Watching the VOD doesn't always work. Oh, okay. I was saying, I actually don't, I haven't really tried that. So I'm here preaching to you about something I have like literally no experience with. So nothing, yes, exactly. Not a thing. No, there's nothing at that point. It's like, well, all right then. Like, yep, see you later. Like, all right, I have a few moments. What do I do with them? Oh boy. Anyway. So March 25th, big day for that stuff. The next day, the 26th, which is a Thursday, I believe, right? It's a Thursday. Yep. Another stream. They're doing 3 streams this month. They're doing the one tomorrow, the one on the 26th, and then there's another one on the 31st. Probably all of them with drops, just because that's usually how that goes. The one on the 26th, I'm still trying to figure out what's the differences between all the 3 streams, but it sounds like it's more, maybe more concrete upcoming stuff, possibly about Update 50 specifically. And then the 31st, it seems to me, is more of a longer view kind of preview. Like maybe further in the future, possibly Season 1, Season 2 type information. That's how I'm interpreting it. Mountain Woman, interesting name. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Nick Bricks, that's also an interesting name. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Drink your coffee. Not much. Yeah, not much time for it. Let me just finish my hot beverage here, and then I'll be non-existent. Oh, all right. Yes, let's waiting for the servers to come back up. Cross your fingers we don't actually have to wait all the way until noon for that to happen, but if we need to, we will wait. Christina, good morning. And Content, thank you for the follow. If there's a particular way I should pronounce your name, please let me know. Like I have that battery backup? Wait, what about it? So would you have internet long enough for us to see it? Well, probably not, because the internet infrastructure further out would be destroyed probably before it got to me, maybe? I don't know. Good question. That feels like something that you would answer on like Mythbusters or something. I don't know. Don't like how your brain falls? No, me too. I know it's a slightly morbid subject, but it, whatever, we're adults. Good morning, Rowan. Just coming in and seeing your title. It is update day, yes. For some reason you thought it would be tomorrow. There's probably a reason for that. PC updates have usually been on Mondays. Console updates are usually on Tuesdays, but now they're all together. There is no console and PC differentiation. We're all getting the update on one day. And I guess they decided that Mondays were the day they were going to stick with for that. So I can see where you might get Tuesday out of it, but yeah, moving forward from now on, it'll be pretty much always Mondays. Hello again, sir. Did you come back to say hello? Can you see him? I can see his tail. I see his tail flopping around. Oh, are you gonna jump up in the window? Jump up. Jump up, everybody can see you. Jump up. Jump up. I think he's gonna jump up and look out the window. I don't think he's gonna jump up on my desk. Jump up. One or the other. You can come up here, you can jump up in the window. He's just sitting on the chair, like, looking at me. What are you doing? He's literally just staring at me. Like, good timing, Rowan. Yeah, say Ponyo coming in there. Oh, anyway. You miss Myth, but I miss the old Mythbusters, right? When they still had the entire original. And so he's just like, nah, I'm not gonna do any of that. I'm not jumping up anywhere. Mikey, good morning. Good to see you. You're so lost without ESO before work. That's Oki. I decided that I'm gonna play a little bit of Fallout 76. I've got ESO there so we can keep an eye on the server stuff. But I'm gonna do a little bit of 76, just fishing. I'm gonna hang out and do some fishing in the background just so that I'm not like twiddling my thumbs. You know, just something to keep my attention, I suppose. So I'm gonna do that here in a little bit. Anyway, 25th, 26th, I already mentioned the 31st. Season 0 starts on April the 2nd, so even though we're getting the update today, we do still have a little bit of time left to wait until Season 0 actually gets started. I am not adult, I am quite smart, thank you very much. Playing a lot of Star Wars and WoW, and they update on Tuesday. Oh, okay, so you think it's because you're used to other games, I see, okay. Wonder if they're doing that moving forward, especially to make it easier for when crossplay happens. Yeah, there's a lot of alignment going on for maybe obvious reasons, maybe not so obvious reasons, but a lot of alignment going on there. Schottenjäger, good morning. Any idea if servers will be up before noon? I have no way of knowing that. Nope. Are we checking every 5 minutes? I was gonna say you can always do, if you do !mark servers. That'll bring up a link to a page where you can keep an eye on those servers if you would like to, and that page will refresh itself. I'm also, like I said, I'm leaving, even though I'm going to be playing something else for the moment. You look above my head here, and I have the ESO login screen, so keep an eye on that, and whenever that little box in the middle goes away, we'll know that the servers are ready for login. Finally gonna mend the button on hubby's shirt after breakfast. Is this something that you've been putting off for a while, Rowan? Is hubby getting anxious about his shirt? No problem, Nick. I would say that's the best I can do. I don't have any more information than you do, but at least we have pages like that can help us keep tabs on things. Literally. Have that slide open on your other monitor, watching it go from red to green. Mostly watching it go from green to red, right? Nuriyami, you're going to check out the double XP stuff. Okay. I don't have any character slots, or I might consider doing something similar. Maybe I'll make a character on my alt account or something, just to mess around with the new DK stuff. I mean, not that I don't already have some DKs, but it would be nice to level one up from scratch. Guess we'll go ahead and start the workday. I was gonna say that's a bummer when you're like, well, I've got a little bit of extra time. What should I do with it? Oh, ESO's down. Guess I'll just work. Wait, who is? I'll say I don't know if you guys can hear that. I don't know if I have. Yeah, I have sound set up on this view. Somebody's just launching nukes left and right in 76 right now on the server. I think the only thing I didn't mention on the news page was the night market. That starts April 29th. I have off work today and tomorrow, I also have off for the launch of the night market. The night market launches on a Wednesday. Excuse me. But I have off that whole week, so I will be probably streaming a little bit extra, maybe streaming that day. I wouldn't normally stream on a Wednesday, but since I'm going to be off work, I feel like may as well stream the start of the night market. Been seeing this poll in your living room for a couple of months. It's just been sitting there looking sad, waiting for a button. Okay, we'll say there's our normal view. We'll do ESO. I know I'm playing a little bit of 76 while we wait, but we will do ESO giveaways. I'm gonna start with some gold, so that'll be a PC only one. But I also have some codes to give away, starting with the second giveaway after we wait for some more folks to get in here and get things rolling. So if you're playing ESO, make sure, and you're on PC, make sure you get your entry in for the gold, and we'll draw that here in a little bit. Making an Argonian DK support brawler, a bunch of XP scrolls from daily logins. Okay, it'd be interesting to see how long our stockpiles last of things that we got from daily login rewards. I know there are some people who, like for example, the crown tri potions. I know there are some people who don't use them but still collect them, and they've got like thousands and thousands and thousands, just like an unridiculous amount of crown tri potions, and you can't trade them, you can't give them to somebody else, or even, you know, give them to your own other account or anything. So they're just gonna sit there doing nothing for the rest of time. Not me though. I don't hold on to stuff like that. My bank is pretty cleaned out. A lot of people do Oki because they're actually good. Like they're just as good as the ones that you can craft. That was not always the case. So yeah, the fact that they're just as good, it's like, why wouldn't I use them? Okay, I'm gonna go do some fishing. Do I have my grilled fish? I do. If you were here on Friday, I was talking a lot about how I've, like, in 76, I've learned how to, like, can. There's certain foods that you can can, which means then that they don't spoil. You can just, like, keep it as long as you want. And one of the things that I learned how to can was grilled fish. Canned, grilled fish. Think about that. That's weird. Imagine grilling a fish and then just, like, shoving it into a can. Like, weird to think about, but it doesn't, yeah. The reason that I have it, that it's another buff food, and it essentially reduces the amount of time that it takes for you to hook a fish, so speeds up the fishing process a little bit. I need to fish specifically in Burning Springs, so I'm actually going to go over here to the train station in Burning Springs, because it has this, like, it's almost like a puddle, but it's like somebody broke a water main or something, and it made a huge hole in the ground full of water. It doesn't appear to be a natural formation. This hole over here, it's like a sinkhole that filled with water, and now you can fish in it. So you need ESOs. How do I say your name? Shine? Please tell me how I should say your name properly. Please and thank you. Worst day fishing, still better than the best day at work, even if it's just digital fishing. This is a little bit different from Nick. Thank you for the Prime. I appreciate that. You could choose to use that anywhere, and you used it here, so thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying your time here. Don't know you love smoked salmon from a can? Okay, smoked salmon, but grilled fish? Like, Schottenjäger, I'm imagining like crispy, right? Like crispy skin and stuff like that. And then it just feels like a waste to just shove it in a can. I don't know. Just feels like a waste, but yeah, no, I guess I've had like smoked fish and stuff too, yeah. And it's usually pretty decent. I am Legend. Does anyone know how much longer? You're in Pacific. It is scheduled for about 4 more hours. So I would say cross your fingers, but don't hold your breath. So it could be up earlier, but there's no guarantee of that. So update 49 look crazy. Let's see how the Dangerous stand up to shotguns. Mr. Vinland, thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. Yep, playing a little bit of 76 while we wait for ESO servers. Amadine, good morning. 4 more out. 12 Eastern, and it's just about 8 o'clock. Muso. I don't know where you're at, like geographically, but don't forget the U.S. went through daylight savings time change on yesterday, so you may be not adjusted and we are adjusted, or vice versa, or something like that. So, okay, yeah, yep. You got about 4 more hours, at least as far as the schedule is concerned. Can barely stand the non-can stuff. Not sure they sell it in a can in the UK. Heading out in about 2 hours. Where do you think you're going? Excuse you. Draven, hello. You just don't like fish in general. Okay, well, I'll say canned or not, nothing's good. Canning it is not going to make it better for you, I don't think. Unless you really like fermented food. Because, you know, fermented fish is definitely different than fresh fish or smoked fish. Oki, you like fish? I like fish. I'm not going to say it's like my favorite food or anything, but I do enjoy fish. Especially when it's freshly caught. I ate a lot of fried sunfish as a kid. Or sunfish and rainbow trout. We'd go fishing, you know, in our local... I'm not going to dox myself by saying where we went fishing, but local-ish lake. Did a lot of fishing there as a kid. Did a lot of ice fishing there as a kid, too. I kind of miss ice fishing. Fermented herring? Have I had fermented herring? I don't think I have. I would be willing to try it, but I don't know that I've ever had it before. How is there a hype train going on? What did we do to start a hype train? I don't know what we did, but thank you for that. Stuffy Bye was caught in Sweden and canned in Denmark. I wonder why. Have to get Minnie from school, take her to a possible new school. Okay. Didn't take down the public test server, so some people are still streaming that. True, I could be doing that. I thought I would do something productive instead, though. PTS always feels like... I don't want to say like a waste of time, but... Excuse me, sir. Where do you think you're going? Psst. Ponyo. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm gonna bribe him with some laser. Speedy chat, is that why we have a hype train? Hold on, we got to get him revved up here. It's really bright in my office too because the sun's coming straight in the windows. So I have to use like this laser has a bunch of different settings on it, but there's only one that he's going to be able to see right now because it's just so bright in here. Yeah, I got a new... He's had the same, like, laser toy forever and ever and ever. And the battery was finally starting to die on it. Like, we would hardly use it for, like, 10 minutes, and the battery would basically be dead on it. So I decided to get him some new ones and didn't really think too much about it. But the new ones have a bunch of different settings.
Help! Help!
Molly!
I'm being attacked!
Molly, welcome in. I'm playing laser with my cat, Molly. Welcome in. Magic Mike, hello, hello. Playing some laser with my Ponyo here.
I think I need something to
He's
drink.
explaining that the new laser that I got him has a bunch of different settings on it. I can make it like I can make it shaped like a mouse. I can make it shaped like a star. There's a smiley face. Uh, what's Oh, there's a butterfly. I won't be able to show you guys any of that because it's just way too bright in here. I think even Ponyo's having trouble seeing the laser because it's just so bright in here. Normally a good thing. The day is here. Yes, it is. It is finally. Molly, I was watching you play around a little bit yesterday on your Argonian. I hope you're enjoying your time in Tamriel. I'm actually here too, I swear. I'm here in the background manning the laser. Ryuko, thank you for the hydrate. Cheers. I will take a big old drink of my water here. I'm saying if it were a little bit darker in here, you guys might even be able to see the laser, but it's just too it is too bright in here. Remember to update. Oh, I'm good. I'm already updated. I started my launcher early this morning. As I say, I mean, we're still down here. I'm also doing an alternate view. I'm actually doing a little bit of Fallout 76 this morning. I'm just fishing. That's all. I'm just fishing while I chat with people. But you see, I have ESO right here, so that we can keep an eye on the login screen, so that we know whenever the login's ready. So I'm good. But yeah, I started I pulled up my launcher earlier, a couple hours ago, earlier this morning, and the first like 25% or so went really fast. It's a pretty big update. So yeah, good idea to get it done. Pretty big update. First 25% went pretty quick, and then it just slowed to a crawl. Like the actual download speed would go down to like 0 sometimes, and it's like, and it wasn't because it was waiting for my computer to catch up with writing, because that was also 0. And it was just like, bro, like, what are you doing? Can we download the update, please? Can you post? Yeah, give say if you send me a whisper, I will post that for you. Interested in testing out the new overworld difficulty. I'm excited about that, kind of. I think I'd be more excited about it if I weren't already max level. And if if I weren't already like, spitting money out of my eyeballs. Because that's basically the increased reward. It's like more gold and more XP, which I would be all for if I needed them, but I don't. So maybe I'll be more excited about it on the other server or something. Stormcrow, hello, hello. Xbox update is really slow today. Is there a max champion level? There is. It's 3,600. And I am 3,600. At least on one server. At least on one server I am. Oh, Ryuko, let me send you one first then. Oh, no, I see it, I think. Oh wait, no, that's... I have a previous whisper from you even. You sent me a link almost 2 years ago in a whisper. How about that? Oh, that link. Ryuko. If you do exclamation mark servers, that's literally the same website I'm already using. Yep. 67. Right now the servers are down. At least all the non-test servers are down. So let me go back to my normal screen here. You're an enigma wrapped in a taco. Verser, right? Reverse. Uno reverse. New name. Yeah, 67. Sorry. ESO's, yeah, still down for probably at least a few more hours, I would say. So if you have other things that you need to do today, I would say now is probably the best time to go and do them. If you need to run errands, do some cleaning, get some homework done, do your work, you know, whatever the case may be. Arajan, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. You're gonna sleep. Oh, say it's servers with an S on the end. There you go. Ziltion, when do the servers open up? They are supposed to be down for about another 4 hours or so. So they are scheduled to be back up around 12 Eastern. Yeah, 12 noon Eastern, U.S. Eastern time. Scutini, good morning. Molly's gonna start the update. Hope the servers are up soon. Yeah. I was gonna say maybe get some sleep, and then when you're up, maybe they'll be back up. Thank you again for the raid, Molly. I appreciate it, as always. I hope you have a good sleep. Sticko, welcome in. You missed an earlier alarm, Scutini. Playing Hearthstone and chilling out here at the same time. Anyone? Yeah, Nick, I enjoy Tales of Tribute once in a while. It's not like my number one activity or anything, but it's a nice chill, kind of just like you can do it while you're doing something else. Maybe while you're watching something on Netflix or something. Robbie, welcome in. And Ziltion, thank you for the follow. Oh yeah, I was fishing, wasn't I? I was doing something else, wasn't I? Hold on here. Go back to my alternate view. I'm doing some fishing in Fallout 76 while we wait for the servers to come back up. You can keep an eye on. I have ESO right here. That's the login screen. Watch for that middle box to go away. So not the part where you put in your login information, but the little message box above it. When we see that go away, we can try logging in. Fishing's a little bit different in 76 compared to ESO. A little bit more of an active process. It's not just a wait and then hit a button. You have to wait and then hit a button, and then you have to, you know, actually do the whole process of reeling the fish in. And I'm making this look easy because it's basic fish, and I have all of the upgrades. There's upgrades to like reel it in faster, and like I have a heavier weight on my line, so that when fish try and pull against it, they can't pull against it as much. They can't get away from me as easily. It's really dark though. I almost kind of wish I was on a different server because it's like super dark in the game right now. Wait, why did I? It's weird. I didn't mean to leave fishing. Looked at the clock and was reminded. Oh, did I stream today? Yep. What games do I play besides ESO and 76? I play a good bit of Deep Rock Galactic. I don't know if you've heard of that game. Space dwarves mining in space. It's a little bit shootery as well. You know, you've got guns and you got to kill enemies and stuff while you're doing things, but Deep Rock Galactic. I'll say what else is in my Power Wash Simulator. Play a good bit of that these days as well. The glowy, but it's a Nuka Quantum bottle, Scutini. Yeah. Where's the real streamer? Is he not in here? There he is. Just as you asked about him. How about that? What convenient timing. Welcome back, Ponyo.
"22 時、静まり返ったオフィスのトイレ、個室。ちょっと休憩するつもりだったのに、残業続きのストレスのせいでつい魔が差した。溜まってるから早そう。この猫役、尻めっちゃくちゃ気持ちよさそうで羨ましい。やばい。会社のトイレでこんな。 どうかしてた。誰もいないよな。
お疲れさん。
才川さん。
原作任務真宙。
白戦車花丸コミックスプレミアム。
アフターミッドナイトスキン1。
事の起こりは数時間前。
トラヤ飲みに行かない？
才川さん。常に女子に囲まれ、俺とは真逆の営業部エース。すみません、仕事あるんで。
今日も残業？お前のチームそんな忙しいの？手伝おうか。
先輩のお手を煩わせるほどじゃないです。合コンも間に合ってます。
はあ、可愛くねえな。
可愛くなくて結構です。つか頭撫でんな。
あと合コンじゃなくて飲み会な。ま、ほどほどで帰れよ。
俺だって帰れるなら今すぐ帰りたい。よし、一件終わり。次は、みんな俺に仕事を押し付けすぎ。今日も終電無理だし、メッセ送っておかないと。急な残業で今日は無理になりました。
残念。またの機会にぜひ。
ああ、これ絶対次はないやつ。明日こそはマッチング申し込みしとこう。また残業でダメになるのかもだけど。あ、この人とかいいかも。すごいムラムラしてきた。もう休憩しよう。このままじゃストレスでハゲる。そう、休憩するだけのつもりだったのに。才川さん、なんでここに。まさか聞かれた？
飲み会帰りに忘れ物取りに寄ったら残業してるお前の形跡だけ残ってたからさ。具合でも悪いのかと思って見に来たんだけど。残業中のシコシコ気持ちよかった？
何のことか分かりませんが、ご心配ありがとうございました。
トラヤは随分色っぽい声出しながらするんだな。
動画止めるの忘れてた。
ゲイビ？
セクハラですよ。何見ようが俺の勝手。
いいんじゃない？俺もよく見るし。
あ？
トラヤはどんなの見てんの？
返して。
タケルさんとマッチングしました。へえ。
タイミング最悪。これは。
そりゃ合コンは来ないよな。真面目に残業してると思ったら会社でしこって。
ません。
かすかにあれの匂いがするんだけど。残業の時はいつもしてた？この後マッチングの相手と会うの？涼しい顔して実は性欲すごいんだ。
そうですよ。なのに残業ばっかでマッチングしたって全然やれないし、俺だって会社でこんなことするつもりじゃなかったのに、溜まりすぎておかしくなりそうだったんです。やりまくりの才川さんには分かんないと思いますけど。
そうだな。 やりまくりの俺にはわかんねえな。けどそういうことなら俺がお前の相手してやってもいいけど。
何言ってるんですか。相手するって。
おかしくなりそうなんだろ。こんな動画見て会社のトイレでしこっちゃってさ、面白すぎてうっかり会社の奴らに喋っちまいそう。
やめてください。つまり黙ってる代わりに才川さんと寝ろってこと。
悪い話じゃないと思うけどな。
は？悪い話でしょ。どこ触って。
こことか。
やばい。立つ。
気持ちよくしてやるからさ。
結局ホテルに来てしまった。なんでこんなことに。ベッドでかいし。
どうせ脱ぐのになんでローブ着てんの。
危ないじゃないですか。
ちょっと押しただけなんだけどごめんな。っていうかすごい下着つけてんね。ティーバッグ。ああ、今日やる予定だったからか。やらしい。
別にどうでもいいじゃないですか。
そう？
下着見られるくらい慣れてるはずなのに。
じゃあそのエロいパンツ履いたままさっきしてたみたいにおなってよ。
は？
してるとこ見たいな。見せてくれたら黙っててもいいんだけど。
くそ。触るだけ。
そうそう。
やるしかないのか。
へえ、指先で触るんだ。反応早。先っぽこするの気持ちいい？それと下の毛薄いんだな。遠目だとパイパンかと思った。そそるね。あれ？下着から出ちゃってもうこんなガチガチになってる。汁まで出て見られて興奮した？首弱いんだ。
ほんとダメ。
首キスされたことないの？大丈夫。いきなり入れたりしないよ。前の方集中して。
ぬるぬるこすられるの気持ちいい。待って、これ何？
仲良さそうじゃ
ん。わからない。
そう？このまま指で行くか。
何？
俺もこんなになってるけどな。
めちゃくちゃ硬い。押し付けられるの興奮する。 前こすって才川さん。
ん？俺にこすらせんの？
だって才川さんの指気持ちいい。行きたい。お願い。
おい、別人になってんぞトラヤ。
才川。
よしよし、ほら。行けよ。思いっきり行ったな。乳首のとこまで飛んでる。溜まってたのも性欲すごいのも本当なんだな。ほら、また硬くなりかけてる。
いや、話。
先っぽいじるのが好きなんだよな。
いや、
ああ、潮吹いたか。
才川さん。こんなの知らない。気持ちいい。頭真っ白になる。
お前ほんと敏感。敏感ってか、淫乱？
首止め。行く。行っちゃ。
目覚めた？
そうだ。口止め。才川さん、言わないでくれますよね。
何を？
俺が会社のトイレで。
ああ、言わない言わない。言わないけど、エッチでド淫乱なトラヤのことはわかんないな。トラヤ、最後の方半分意識飛んでただろう。首吸いながら乳首いじると何回も行くし、もうほとんど出ないのに自分でしごいたのも覚えてないよな。オナニーショー最高だったよ。また会社で遅刻すんなよ。
そんな嘘だろ。
おはようございます。
おはようございます。
トレイさん、今日ゆっくりめですね。
トラヤー、すまん。これ夕方までにお願い。
はい。あれ、
トラヤこれも。じゃあうちも頼む。こっち先。
こっちもお願いします。
はい。バレてない。よかった。心臓まだバクバクしてる。脅しは冗談だったのか。めちゃめちゃ仕事押し付けられた。さっさと終わらせよう。冗談だったとしても動画は消してもらわないと。今日も残業か。
トラヤ、ちょっといいか？
山チーフ。
これ他のやつの仕事もあったりする？
はい。
やっぱりそうか。各人自分でやるよう俺が言っておくから、今日は早く帰れ。トラヤが人の仕事もやってる。チーム長なら部下のことちゃんと見といてくださいって才川に言われたんだよ。
才川さんが。
お疲れ様です。
おお、戻ったのか。